Hey, fellas, ladies.
And we're back. And it's Casey Miller and Ben Needler on SkraightTalk.
This is SkraightTalk. We'd like to just right off the bat designate this to a few people, this episode. To my friend, Big Skulled Tom. If you're listening, if you can hear through that big bonehead, then...
Yeah, Big Skulled Tom, we really like to say thank you. Also, Sir Francis Drake, you have shown us so many things in your short time, and really you've gone a long ways to help.
To my best friend in the whole world, Diddy Kong, if you're listening, I have a banana for you.
The Kings of Africa, I'd like to give a shout out to all kings in Africa. Thank you.
Quick shout out to the Hulk. Stay calm, my guy.
And let's talk about the Magna Carta. Written in 1492, we'd like to talk about the Magna Carta that sailed the ocean blue and gave us peace and life everlasting.
Before 1492, and anybody want to admit they got a crush on me? I'll wait. The Magna Carta was a big ship document signed by
none other than Caesar Augustus
and Jerry Sandusky.
Yeah, that was back in 1492.
What other kind of things were going on in the world back in 1492?
1492, I don't know, duck down pillow, Gucci drapes, garden hose, platoon, bouncy house, Hawaiian camouflage.
Let me ask you this: a bunch of different people signed the Magna Carta. Where were some of those people from?
Yeah, we got a few places written down in history that they were from, mainly shipyards, Big Skull, the exploding Buffalo Ranch, and Sabuja.
That one dude was from the Hoover Dam.
Yeah, Hoover Dam was a real...
And then that one old guy
Hoover Dam was a real founding father.
That old guy came down from Uncle Tom's cabin.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
He just took a quick desert trip through shipyard to Uncle Tom's cabin.
And from the Cayman, of course.
Yeah, so what happened with Uncle Tom...
The bubonic plague, don't forget about that.
Bubonic plague was everywhere.
And everybody, all these English, British people were going to sleep, and they were going to sleep 3 or 4 men in a bed, all wearing different colored but matching nightgowns and nightcaps, like red, blue, yellow, and green. And they were spreading on their beard wax, and their ape cream. All of them just snoring together in a big long bed. What do you think about that, Casey?
Yeah, I heard when someone interrupted them while they were in their nightgowns, sometimes they'd pull out their buckshot. Yeah, they'd pull out their buckshot and they'd shoot someone tiger's eye red. Yeah, they'd just shoot someone tiger's eye red, and that person would be like,
What color would they turn?
They'd turn taser yellow.
I thought they were going to turn a little eagle's nest purple.
Eagle's nest purple? That happened because...
It happens sometimes, but thankfully they came up with a new...
Anyways, when you got to cauterize the wound, you pull out your...
With the serum.
Right, you pull out your blowtorch. You pull out your blowtorch, and you have the priest come and do a Gregorian chant.
So the priest comes in his all-white FUBU jumpsuit, of course, and he's got on his coonskin cap and his Brian Scalabrine Yeezys and polycotton underwear, tape-on Fu Manchu mustache, bootcut jeans, of course, and a bolo tie with a pink corsage. And he comes to lead the Gregorian chant, and he says...
Yeah, and this guy says, "Oh, man." He's like, "Oh, man, Plymouth Rock's on fire." So then all of a sudden this dude, he starts shoveling, banging, infiltrating, hammering. He starts groping around, tasing, but staying humble, of course. Meanwhile, staying humble. And of course he rides the ducks. This dude's going absolutely Looney Tunes.
And meanwhile, of course, he's having a silly goose time and just slapping his forehead and going, "Aw, man." And of course, these four men, back to them, are just sitting in the bed watching this priest. And they're like, "This is entertaining. I'm going to take out some food to eat." They start eating some Polish pork dogs and bat juice. And one of them gets a poison plum by accident and almost dies from from suffocation. The other one's eating some milk duds, and the other one's pouring burned milk onto his Honey Nut Cheerios.
So the priest comes in and he just starts going to town on some twice baked lasagna with extra cheese, too much cheese actually, and there's cheese all over the place. Not to mention cake out the wazoo. So spaghetti, lasagna, and then in walks the dragon.
So just a reminder, this is historical fact, the signing of the Magna Carta. In walks Tim Duncan, and background music starts playing from Jurassic Park. Ding 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 ding, ding 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 ding.
Meanwhile, with all this music in the background,
French horn.
Tim Duncan's leg biceps.
Yeah, they're just bulging.
It's all anyone can see, dude. Tim Duncan's leg biceps.
The animal just wants a taste of that leg meat, huh?
That's what the Drogon wanted.
Yeah.
The Drogon, followed by a four-horned mother goat,
followed by Big Skulled Tom.
Yeah, they all wanted to they all wanted to share the pie.
And that's exactly how the Magna Carta was signed.
Yeah, and that's how the Magna Carta was signed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's how it was signed.
Yeah, appreciate all this reply. You don't have to do that for me.
That's how it was signed. For real.
Crazy, huh?
To all of our hangers, thanks for hanging around. We're going to wrap up this show.
Yeah, we really got to say thank you. And I'd like to leave you with a closing thought. As my good friend and also baller, Napoleon Midrange J. Bonaparte said, "Do not shut them till you see their eyes." Yeah, one last quote by me. A little something I heard myself say. Can I please get how much 100% beef is in your 100% beef juicy?
As William Taft once said in his bathtub, "I'm stuck."